Well, thank you very much for being with us. I'm joined by John Redwood MP, and we are here because today we are launching our new paper on tax growth and spending. Now, our paper has found that government is currently spending around 45% of GDP. Do you believe that figure is too high?
Well, I think you have to ask what do we need to spend to have really good public services, and I think today some people feel, I feel, that some of the public services could probably do with a bit more money being spent on them. But yes, it is true that more successful economies have a lower percentage of spending than that. Typically the UK economy has a lower percentage of spending of that. So what we need to do is get more growth, and as we get more growth, then you will both be able to increase the amount of money you spend on the public services, and that percentage will come down. So I'm with you in that sense, but you don't do it by taking lumps out of public services that don't have enough money. You do it by growing the economy more quickly, and then the figures will adjust sensibly.
Would you highlight any particular areas of government spending where you believe that more restraint is required?
Well, the big one that I'm very keen to cut tomorrow is our contributions to the European Union, because they're doubly damaging, and both that we don't get anything back for 10 billion of the money we send them, and also they go out across the exchanges, so they're part of our balance of payments deficit as well as part of our general public expenditure problem. So they're a double blow to the UK. So that's the first thing I want to save as quickly as possible.
One of the things that our paper talks about in great detail is our hugely complicated tax code. Is that something that you agree with, that it needs to be simplified?
Oh yes, and the simpler the better. And we used to have a Conservative government with a Chancellor who every budget decided to get rid of one of the smaller taxes just to make an immediate contribution to simplifying the tax code. And I'm sure the new Chancellor, when he's in his stride, will want to look at this very carefully, because our tax code is far too long, far too complicated. There are far too many fiddly little taxes as well as big taxes. And over the years ahead of Conservative administration, I hope we will have fewer taxes, simpler taxes, and taxes at rates that make people contribute more. Because one of the good things, I think, in the IEA's work is that you're constantly stressing that if you put the tax rate up too much, you actually collect less money, and that is just stupid.
Yes. Exactly. Thank you very much for joining us, John.